Good morning, everybody. It's David Barr from Friday Club Online, and today we're welcoming Wilhelm Lombard. Wilhelm Lombard is an energy coach, and Wilhelm has a very, very special history. Wilhelm was a technician on the Mirage and Cheetah fighters. He used to do all the instruments, and from there he went and studied further to become involved in training. After training, he realized that his dream was to actually help people with their energy. And he has become an energy coach and is the only energy coach here in Pretoria. Wilhelm is now doing vision boarding, and he's going to tell us all about how vision boarding energizes your business aspirations. Wilhelm, over to you.
Thank you very much, David, and welcome to everybody that's here. I hope you have an energetic Friday. Now, you will realize that I always talk about energy, and I want you to just think of your energy tank. We all have this energy tank with some life force in it, and that is the thing that actually help you to be able to get up in the morning, to do things, to just be the best version of yourself. Now, if, for instance, the energy draining is more than the replenishment, then of course what will happen, your energy levels will just become very low. And then you can't do what you really want to achieve in life. So that's important to take note of your energy, to be aware of those things, and to take special care of your energy. On the other side, if your energy replenishment is more than the drainage, of course, then your energy levels will be high. And that's important. You talked about the Mirage F1s, and I've learned this in that industry, that an aircraft got different energy tanks or then fuel tanks. And it's very important that all the fuel tanks are filling or supplying the engine simultaneously, so that there's no imbalances of energy. Because if the one tank on the one wing is full of fuel and the other one is empty, then this aircraft will be off balance and it will not be able to actually operate as it should be. And that's the same thing that happened with us as people. We also need to be in balance and make sure our energy tanks are full. Now, the question is, in which field do you play? And be very much honest to yourself. Are you just in survival mode, where you have little hope, where you just try to get through this year, where you just try to stay alive and hope for the best, but your energy levels are low, money is low, you just don't get to better places. And then those people usually don't have any vision. They just try to survive. On the other side, you get the successful people. Now, those people are quite successful. They are okay. They got the money, but it's more about themselves, all about themselves. So it's a limited vision. We want to get to the significance mode, where you are actually living a life of significance, where you help others to succeed, where you make a difference in the world, where you leave a legacy. Now, it's interesting that we can be in certain parts of our life or areas of our lives, we might be a person of significance, but sometimes we are in other parts of our lives, we are just surviving, or we might be successful. But it's important to have that balance, as I've mentioned at the beginning, and you should actually have that great vision to be a person of significance in all your different life dimensions. Then you operate at optimal energy and performance. Now, the question might be, how do we reach our potential? There's this comfort zone. And if we think about the comfort zone, it's where we enjoy things. There's safety and security. We relax. It's an easy place, and there's no risk. But there's no growth as well. There's no energy. You are just hovering around there in your comfort zone. If you really want to get out and grow and want to become somebody, you need to move to the courage zone, where you are sort of afraid of things. It's a risk-taking business. It's difficult. There's opportunity. There's higher duty. And you want to go there because that's the growth. That's where you can move up to become a better version of yourself, where your business can grow to the heights that you actually envision for it. But and as I've said, energy is everything. If you want to move to your courage zone, you need that energy. If there is no energy, the tank is low, you can put your foot down to the accelerator, but the only thing that will change is your facial expression, nothing more, nothing less. And then we want to get out of, or we sit and battle with this uncomfortable comfort zone that we sit with nowadays, where people have difficulty to have vision. They are low on energy. They sit with frustrations. They are more in the survival mode. They feel hopeless. There's little or no money. And there's not a chance to get to better places because we are stuck in that uncomfortable comfort zone. Now, what happens? And why is power vision boarding so important? Now, let's just think about what happened with a person. We look at certain facts. We hear certain things. And there's certain positives and negatives. We perceive those facts, and that's our reality. Say, for instance, we think about the product. You mentioned the Herbalife products now, but it's not any product or your business. And people might say, but it didn't work for Jim. On the other side, there's always a positive side. Yes, but it worked for millions of other people. But now the way you perceive those facts, that's the reality for you. And we can get stuck in that. And that's where we focus on. You focus on the negative part maybe. And it might be because of past experiences or whatever the case might be. So you fall into the trap of this negative emotions, doubt, rejection, failure. And that's where your heart is, the feeling, it's in your heart. And one must remember your heart energy is 5 times stronger than your head energy. So it's a very important part, and it actually rules your life. So, and that also depends how you think and feel about things, how you are going to get in motion, emotion, that energy in motion. Now, say for instance, you get this fear, and it's as you all know, fear is just false evidence appearing real, but it's not really real. You got a fear of that, and that leads to anxiety that drain your energy. And when you are looking at the negative facts or the perceived facts for yourself, you are actually drain your energy, and your head, your heart, and your hands must be in alignment. And now your hands come into alignment because of that negative emotion, and you are powerless. You can't move forward. And you sit with this disbelief in your business, in the product, in life as such. Now, power vision boarding, the important thing what the vision board do is we actually need to look away from the facts, and we need to look at our vision board, the picture that we have there. And it is a decision. That's very important to make that decision to look away from the negative facts. And the moment when you look at your vision board, now a vision board is a seed that you actually sow. And the vision board is the picture of the seeds. You know, if you buy a packet of seeds, you will see the picture of the flowers and so on. And it gives you that belief, although there's nothing to see, but it's all about faith. It's all about seeing something that's not there. It's that assurance in your heart that something good will happen. And now, as I said, the only thing the moment when you have that faith, then you can actually cancel the doubt, because faith and doubt is not working together. So you cancel that. And that happy emotion or good emotions, as I said, it's a 5 times stronger thing. So it overrules your mind, the negative things. It works through to the hands. You get power, and you sit with this anticipation or expectation of something good to happen. And that energizes you. That keep you thankful, and you will get then more. Now, let's quickly think about this again. So why are people unhappy and frustrated? Because of the fact that what they dream or what they want and what they have, the reality is two different things. And that dissonance is actually lead to a dis-ease which drain your energy. It drain your energy, it take your energy away because you feel unhappy and frustrated with all those negative emotions. The vision board, as I said, it's a way to plant a seed. The seed that you plant in your subconscious mind so that it can start to work. Important thing though is that you should not dig up the seed the whole time. When you plant the seed, leave it and have faith that something will happen. Lots of people dig the seed up every now and then, see what's going on, and that's why nothing can happen because the seed can't grow then. Just look at the picture and see what will happen when that seed grows. Now, there are 7 vital ingredients for a power vision boarding. Lots of people do vision boarding, but you need these 7 ingredients. You need mental energy, you need emotional energy, physical energy, spiritual energy, social energy, work energy, and finance energy. All those different energy tanks should actually fill your tank, and your vision board will be a power vision board, and things will happen. More will happen for you. What is more? You will be much more motivated in going for what you want. You will overcome obstacles easier. You will attract the resources to help you to get to where you want to go. And you will execute easier because you are actually aligned with your vision, your actions, and all your energy help you to get to where you really want to be. And that's the story. So if you want to set yourself up for success in 2023 and beyond, for sure, then you need to do the next Power Vision Boarding event. We will do that the 23rd of November from 8:30 to 13:30. You can just DM me, ask me more. I will give you more information where the event will happen and take place. But I think the power of this thing is not just to do a vision board online, but be together. And when people are together, there's some other dynamic and energy that actually empower your vision boarding. Thank you very much, guys. Any questions maybe? That is my story on vision boarding.
Wow, thank you so much. Thanks very much, Wilhelm. Yeah, we'll come to a question right now. Thanks, Eben. I must say for myself, I've done the vision boarding experience and I really see the fruits of the vision boarding experience. In the visions that I've had, I basically planted that seed, and suddenly now I'm finding the way to actually ensure that those things take place. So that's really, really powerful. I'm going to allow a few seconds here for a question. Evan, please go ahead and ask your question to Wilhelm.
Yes, Wilhelm, I see you've got a group session, but is a vision board not something that you want to do on a one-to-one basis or something like that? I mean, does a group session work? I'm just curious about that.
Yeah, as I said, there's a dynamic, there's an energy between these people, because what we do as well, after you did your vision board, you share with the rest of the group. And that's also very important because you actually commit to what you do on that vision board. So maybe you can also ask David what's his comments on that. Why is the group thing so powerful? David, what would you say?
I think the issue really is the fact that you are committing to a group of people, of what you actually want, and you're actually voicing what you actually have now physically put together on your board. And that is really, really powerful because you crystallize your thinking. And I think that's basically what I think is really great.
I can just say this as well quickly. It's an individual thing, but when you really want your team, if you got a team, a work team, if you really want them to align with your vision, because vision it often happens that a business owner or a CEO got this vision, but it's a problem that the rest of the team is not really aligned with their vision. And this is very powerful. It's a team building exercise. If you get your team together and let them as well think about the vision boarding and the vision, the team, the group, the company, because then you can move to much higher heights if you need to. I see Gerrit also got his hand up, David.
Yes, Gerrit, please go ahead and ask your question.
Thank you. No, it's actually a statement of confidence. So in our experience, if you're in a group with other small business owners, if there's a kind of a commitment also, you're building together, but you build your own vision. But more so, if you are doing a vision board for your company and you take your management team in there, it becomes part of the consciousness of the company and the culture. So what you want to do is for every person participating, they must actually then put that vision board, you frame it and you put it in your office. And, it becomes a permanent future. It's like an artwork, but it shows how the different people align to the company vision. So the CEO builds a company vision and everybody else builds a vision board, how they support that company vision. So I think it's a very powerful technique.
Thank you very much, Gerrit. All right, we've got now time to do our 30 seconds. So this is a very, very powerful process.